What's up, guys? How you guys doing? We're just gonna get going. I usually wait. I was gonna let that song finish, but I was getting bored of the song. I finished up what I was doing. I was getting the clan set to be public, because I know I forgot to do that after yesterday's stream, because I know a lot of people were like, the clan's not public, why do I have to be approved? So we are here now. We're good. We're good to go. Everything is set to go. So if you're not in the clan, you want to be part of the plan, doesn't matter if you're Xbox or PlayStation, you can join now. But let's do some things. For all the new people that are chilling in chat, I know there's a couple new people, and I know people will trickle in and ask me the same question all the time, but don't worry, it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna move my mic real quick. Sorry for the noises. All right, whoa. Ooh. Are we good? We good? Sorry, guys. Project Cosmodrome is essentially, we're covering everything that is the Cosmodrome when it comes to strikes. I'm gonna get some people added. If you're on PlayStation, you don't have me added, I will gladly accept your friend request. I have been over the course of these streams. The clan name, you can find it in the description. It should be in the description, so you can, but it is called the Peaceful Guardians, or True Peaceful Guardians, I believe. Yeah, it should be in the description. So join my clan down in the bottom. I'll try to grab a link here real quick. If my mouse cursor would let me do it. There you guys go. But Project Cosmodrome. So if you guys didn't notice, most of you probably noticed that I have a video that titled Why I Deleted All of My Gear. And I deleted literally everything I own, which is fine, not a big deal. It's not what it's about. But since then, we've been tracking everything that is dropped in over the course of roughly, what are we at now? 62 strikes? We've done 62 strikes so far. The first 35 were Sepics. The second 27 have been Saber. And we'll do that till 35. Then we'll do Will of Crota. Then we'll do the Wretched Eye. And once we reach all 4 strikes on the Cosmodrome, I'll do a video on it, breaking down literally every drop that you can possibly get during that time. And then we'll do the same thing for the Moon, same thing for Venus, same thing for Mars, and same thing for Dreadnought. And then potentially, once it's all said and done, all 525 individual strikes, we'll do a video of the whole thing. So that is what Project Cosmodrome is. For everyone else that is also new, I play with viewers regularly during my streams, and will continue to do so. On rare occasions, I play with friends. On rare occasions, I bring my friends into the stream. But usually it's with viewers, and every couple strikes we rotate out. But we're going to be doing Saber another, like, 8 times. Ish. Somewhere around there. Math right? Yes, 8 more times. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know if my page died or if chat's just being quiet. It seems to be working. I'm going to skip this song. There we go. Alright. You guys still with me? Everything working out still good? Everything seems to be working fine on my end, so I'm just gonna assume it's working. We're gonna keep doing things. Normally there's people here. Where y'all at? It's my public. I'm public. Look at how many friends I have online right now. Look at them all. Look at them all. There's so many people online. Yeah, chat's good. I know it's good. I'm just getting chat to talk, you know. No, I know you guys are. Just trying to get you guys to interact. I know what's going on. Everything is great. I like to pull a little. I don't even know. Words are not even good for me today. It's whatever. But we'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit for people to still come in, because I know I'm usually like about 2 minutes into the actual stream by now. Usually give people about 10 minutes or so to get in here. How's it going, Gabriel? No. No, it makes sense. I can see how that could happen. Engrams can cause that to happen. You wouldn't get it from a faction package. You'd get it from engrams. No, you wouldn't get it from faction package. He definitely did not get it from faction packages. All right. Bounties. Fair enough. I do need to get these Saber Strikes done, though. And then we're going to do what we did last time we finished the set of 35. And I'll show you guys the kind of the ins and outs of what's going on with the spreadsheet. What did I call it, though? I think I called it Project... Yeah. I got so many spreadsheets. I got so many Google spreadsheets. So many Google spreadsheets. Where are my normal peeps at? 35 of each. Impressive, but also horrible. Very impressive, but also horrible. I'm generally impressed you were able to pull that off. That's really impressive. You slept on your controller and somehow deleted your main character. I'm gonna be willing to believe that actually happened just for the irony of the situation and the minor comedy of how sad it is. Not really. We haven't really done anything. Leaked Imp. How's it going, Epic Killer? We just now starting. We haven't even done a single strike yet. We're still kind of getting caught up and explaining things to the new peeps. What's going on? What we're doing. So you only missed like 5 minutes of me talking. And I see that mic flashing up here. I see that mic flashing, but I can't hear any in-game sounds. You guys can hear in-game sounds, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. Still got a slot, though. So if someone wants to pop in here, we got a slot. It's going to get filled up eventually. Yeah, we're going to finish up these strikes, and then we're going to test some stuff for tomorrow. We're going to test some stuff for tomorrow. Not being weird so far, but the normal people aren't here yet. As far as I can see, they might be lurking. Go pick your bird up. Interesting. That's not something that I've generally... Someone tells me they're gonna go do. I mean, pick up their sister, their mom, their dad, their brother, their cousin, their daughter, their son, their dog, their cat. But not a bird. Never been told someone's gonna go pick up a bird. The Regulus. The Regulus. No, I know you're one of them. Oh, your girlfriend. I'm talking about the Regulus, the normal people, the people that have been here every single night. And I know some of you like Leaked Imps are regular, but someone like McClay, he hasn't been here before. So. Don't you twist my words. I see what you're talking about. Deathmarch is here. He's been here before. How's it going, by the way? You said you were new. You said you were new. You're new to the stream. Today's your first stream, I think. I don't recognize. Oh, were you really? Okay, well, I apologize then. I don't expect people to be here. I just recognize the people that are here all the time. It was Ewan. That's who was new. I still got a slot, by the way. There are like, look how many of you are online. Look at this. Look at this. Look how many of you are online. Like, there's so many of you that are online. These guys are all online too, but they're not playing Destiny. But look how many people are online right now. Look at that. You see that? No. So I generally use Discord now and really talk to the people that I'm generally friends with. So, and plus I don't have a PlayStation mic, surprisingly enough. Isn't that crazy? I got all this set up. Like, you guys can't see it, but I've got all this set up. I got my Destiny monitor over there. I got a chat monitor there. I got another monitor here that's showing me all sorts of stuff. I got my keyboards and my headset and my mic and all this stuff, but I don't have a PlayStation headset. It's crazy. Is no one else gonna join? Someone needs to get in here. We're wasting time. If I could ever, you can't join. Leaked Imp. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you off? Are you offline? It says you're offline. Oh, I just didn't respond to chat, and you're gonna have to deal with the delay. That's shouldn't how it works. You're just gonna have to deal with the delay for the stream. No, because this is a totally different mic. This is how I always do it. No. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna go. We've been sitting around for too long. Gotta go do things. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Generally seen that it doesn't, but that's how I always do it. Not gonna switch it up. I always talk to everyone. Everyone gets talked to unless they are like actual close friends of mine. Oh, you can't. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now, Leaked In. You can't join because you don't want to. Because you're not online, because you make a rule for yourself. Understandable. See, this is the issue with not having a full fire team. Just searches and searches and searches. I'm trying to go kill stuff. Doing my best. Just can't. This is the problem. There we go. See, it's gonna do it with two people. It's not gonna find a third. So it's just gonna be us two until someone else joins, which I'm really surprised that no one is here. It's crazy. So still public. So if you guys want to, play, options there. We're gonna keep doing strikes. Keep doing the same strike over and over and over again for 8 more times. 8 more of this strike, and then we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna test a few things for tomorrow's stream. The secret thing that you guys are gonna ask me about. Wouldn't surprise me once like Natty gets here to See, Marilyn Manson is his YouTube name, but it's the Vault Hunter. Lions fan. Nope. Nope, it won't mess with the results at all. Because we're gonna document these results. I don't believe that's the case. I don't think less people equals less blue drops. We're still killing the same amount of stuff. COS_YT. I had everyone. I need to get Nightbot rolling. Once Nightbot's all set up and good to go, we'll boom, 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 boom. But yeah, it won't affect results at all because we're still killing the same amount of stuff. If anything, I'm killing more stuff. I just don't think this is in the 320 playlist, and that's why it doesn't match make people into it. I think that's a potential reason why. Look at that, boom. We got someone. That quick. As soon as the right person sees it. Sees that there's a slot, sees that I'm streaming, pops in. Be good now. Yep, exactly. Cannot control everything. I can put as much as I can. I can do as much as I possibly can, like as a human being, to control the situations, but sometimes I'm going to kill less, sometimes I'm going to kill more, sometimes it's taken, sometimes it's fallen, sometimes it's hive. It just really, it's really uncontrollable because there are variations in all the strikes. Tread Upon Stars is the scout rifle that I'm using, at least currently. Hello, Mr. I am the last guardian standing. Boop. See, chat knows. Chat knows what gun I'm using. Yesterday's stream got kind of, I'm gonna try to have a chill stream. I want to have a chill stream. I just want to play video games and talk to you guys. And yesterday we started talking about the PewDiePie nonsense that's going on. It's still going on. It's still a thing. You're my Nightbot. You don't need to be my Nightbot though. I need to get Nightbot set up so it's not a problem. So there's potential for, if the things that I test today on stream, as I'll show you guys after 8 of these strikes. This is one of those 8. Obviously, I'll go through I'll get all the data recorded. And we'll do the same thing we did when we finished up Sepics. Probably about a week ago. What was that? A week ago? Was that Wednesday? I don't know. I think it was Wednesday. I think we finished Sepics Wednesday. Nightbot is a chatbot that was originally developed for Twitch, but also works on YouTube. That kind of adds as an automatic moderator that you can put custom commands into it, where you can type those commands in chat, and he will give you frequently asked question answers. It's really nice. Makes streaming really easy. I think I blocked his shot, but... Come here. But yeah, Nightbot's really useful. Technically, Nightbot is in the chat currently, but he's not functional. He has no commands at the moment. He will soon, though. Good old Nightbot. Oh god, got caught. Oh no! Yep, it's really nice. It's real nice. I just haven't set him up yet. Haven't had a chance. Actually, I have had a chance. I've just been really lazy. I might be able to grind a lot, but I'm also a very lazy person. I can't call him Jeb. Sadly, his name is Nightbot. Oh, there's an exploder shank. Yep, it would say Devil's Dawn, Tread Upon Stars, and Nemesis Star. But nope, can't call him Jeb. Leak Dip is trying to be my Nightbot right now. He's trying. He's doing good. He's doing good. The rest of chat is also doing good. Ones that know what I'm using. Tread Upon Stars, Devil's Dawn, and Nemesis Star. If I knew how Nightbot worked, I would and if I knew how to code things, I would code my own Nightbot and potentially call him Jeb. Probably not though. I'd call him something though. Well, I'll be here for a little bit. Another while. Be here for another while. That's a good way to speak and be entertaining. You know, that's how I work. I feel like I'm kind of off today, though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just not entertaining to myself today. If I'm not in, I just feel off. Like not sick or anything like that, just off. I think it was one of those days where I almost didn't stream. And if I felt any more off, I probably wouldn't have. But I also told a bunch of people that I'd be streaming today. So, plus we gotta get this done. We call him Leak Imp 8 instead of Leaked Imp 7. No, I ran out of the useful. No. That's exactly what I would call the bot, though. I think you got it. You knew my secrets. So I know strike scoring isn't on, but what is the most you guys have like actively gotten on a strike? Try to interact with chat a little bit since I'm not being too talkative. I want to read chat and reply to what you guys have to say opposed to coming up with my own topics. Which technically I just came up with my own topic and now I'm talking about it. But strike streaks, strike scoring. Curious as to what's your highest score. You mistyped. You mistyped as. You mistyped. How do you mistype 7 instead of 3? Like I don't understand like mistyping like a 4 instead of a 3 or a 2 again. $100K on a heroic. What do you guys think the highest ever done was? Has anyone? Because I know like regularly on Natfalls you get like 80,000, and that's if you go quickly and kill everything. Like it's a combination between quick and kill. I don't know if it really requires skill to get high strike scores. I'm just curious as to, well, you have to be efficient to get high strike scores. How long did it take me to get 13K subscribers? Depends on what your time frame. Are you talking about this channel? Are you talking about YouTube overall? Are you talking about since my recent growth spurt, like where are we at for time frame for this channel? Since Destiny's launch, I went from like 16 to 13K, so about 2.5 years for this channel. But when it came, oh god, we good, we safe. But if you want to talk about overall on YouTube, I've been doing YouTube for about 8 years over the course of numerous channels. Oh, high skill. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But yeah, about 8 years. YouTube, it took me about 8 years to get 13,000 overall from first channel till now. This channel until was at Destiny's launch. From like I had like 16 subscribers randomly from like a stream that I used to do on Twitch, but so about 2.5 years on this channel to get to this point. But I wasn't active the whole time. I wasn't actively posting Destiny the whole time. If I would have been active, I probably would be a little bit bigger than I am right now. And I'm hoping that when Destiny 2 comes out, I get a I could talk about my whole YouTube story start to now. So early on, when I got my first laptop, it was probably when I was like, I don't know, 17, 16, somewhere around there. Probably 17. When I was 17 is when I first got like a next gen console at the time. And that was the PS3, and I believe Call of Duty 4 was the prevalent Call of Duty game at the time. It might have been World at War. But I also played a lot of, like, I got a laptop, and then I started playing Call of Duty 4. I'm trying to remember this because it's been a while. It's been like 8 years. I started playing Call of Duty with a bunch of my friends, like one of my friends from military school who I'm still actively friends with right now. If you're on the Discord server, you know who he is. His name is Amethyst on the Discord server, and I generally refer to him as Tyler, because that's his real name. But we played Call of Duty 4 almost religiously, like nightly. And we got fairly decent, and I'm talking fairly decent for what we thought was decent. We probably weren't as good as we thought we were, but we were decent with sniping. And that's when like the trick shotting kind of became a thing, and being a tryhard was kind of also blown up. So like we thought, oh, let's just record ourselves, our good gameplays, and let's make montages and whatever. Now, note, what I thought a good gameplay was back then was like a 36-4 game on Call of Duty. Like, that's what I thought a good game was during COD 4. And I would post, and I posted a couple montages, and I got, I don't know, like 50 subscribers or something. I don't know. Nothing major. And then from there, I joined kind of like a Call of Duty clan known as 7TRP. And we thought we were hot shit. We were decent at Call of Duty. Like, some of us were gonna go. We played a lot of competitive, a lot of MLG, and then we kind of got a following because of someone named Only Use Me Blade was a member of our clan. Only Use Me Blade now has like 400,000 subscribers or whatever. But regardless, I was one of the people that was running the 7TRP YouTube channel, and you can probably still find it. But I didn't run it for very long because very shortly after the YouTube channel thing started, I left. Well, they kind of kicked me out, but there was a reason they kicked me out. Regardless. So after that, I believe my next channel was a channel called Booster Crusader, and this was during the Modern Warfare 2 days. And I was one of the first people to start hunting boosters in free-for-all and kind of making a mockery of them. Making fun of the boosters, ruining their day so they couldn't boost for nukes. I would wait till they had 24 kills and then kill them. I would just ruin their day. And then I would upload it to YouTube on a regular basis. And that channel probably got close to 1,000 subscribers. And you could probably look up that channel too. They kicked me out because of a disagreement between me and someone else who had been in the clan longer than me. It was kind of like I left, but they also kicked me out at the same time. So they're going to tell you they kicked me out, and I'm going to say I left. But, so I just say that I got kicked out. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not like it was like, oh god, you got kicked out of Optic. I mean, not a big deal. It's some no-name team. But, after Booster Crusader, when Black Ops 1 came out, after Modern Warfare 2, they patched the whole tactical insertion in free-for-all. And tactical insertion in free-for-all kind of was no longer a thing, and nukes weren't a thing in Black Ops 1, so I kind of was stuck. I didn't have content to do, and I just kind of quit that channel. Then I started another. This was about the time, I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a game that was called Mag that came out. And it was kind of very similar to the whole, how For Honor does their faction systems. You chose a faction, you chose a team. And it was like a first-person shooter. It had 127 people in a match. It was crazy. It was one of the first of its kind. The game kind of flopped. But during that, me and my friends formed something called Task Force 7. And after Mag flopped, I decided to just make the channel Task Force 7, where I did a little bit of everything. I tried to just make everything work on my channel. I was doing I was doing Call of Duty. I was doing Let's Plays of like Infamous. I was doing guides to things. I was doing all sorts of stuff. I even tried to tap into like trolling and funny moments. I tried to do a lot of things. And again, that channel maybe got like 100 subs. I think that channel still exists. I think all my channels still exist. And they might have some videos on them. Some of them might have like a lot of views on them. I have no idea. But after that channel, after Task Force 7, I tried to go back to Booster Crusader, but my fan base was completely gone. So I was like, whatever fan base is still here, I'm gonna make a video, and I make a channel called iCapsy. iCapsy was kind of like a play on words of being passive aggressive in Call of Duty. Now, note, I was an avid Call of Duty player, and I thought I was a gamer, but I only played Call of Duty. It was really weird. But I tried to do the passive aggression thing where you got wins without killing anyone around the same time that the other people, if you had heard about passive aggression with like Wolfless and those guys, around the almost identically same time is when I started doing it, is when they started doing it. They blew up, I didn't, so I kind of moved to funny moments and tried to do that for a while, which was kind of successful. It was another like 1,500 sub channel, and I think all the videos are still there. You can definitely look up iCapsy. All the videos for that channel are still there if you want to go back in time and see how I got to where I am today. After iCapsy, I quit iCapsy and started streaming on a Twitch stream called Cultists of Scorpitox, where I primarily focused on Diablo. And I did alright there. I would get about the same amount of viewership that I get with this one on good days. Like the amount of people that are here now is the best day I ever had on Twitch. And I was playing Diablo, and I eventually migrated to playing Borderlands. And I made this YouTube channel that we're currently on right now as a place to re-upload streams from Twitch so people could watch streams and watch the re-uploads and watch the VODs on YouTube if in case they missed the streams. And I never really got into doing it. I never spent the time of transferring them from Twitch to YouTube. I just never re-uploaded all the streams. But I continued to stream and play Borderlands, and it was about it was like 2 days before Destiny came out. One of my moderators came into my chat and he was like, you should check out this game Destiny, and I had never heard of it. Like, at least I had not heard much about it. I had heard that that Bungie was making it. I had heard that it was like a predecessor to Halo, and I heard that it was going to be an RPG kind of looter shooter, kind of like Borderlands, but nothing. I hadn't fallen for the hype train of Destiny. He's like, you should check it out. It was like 2 days before its launch, and I was like, meh, whatever. So I finished up my stream on the day that Destiny launched, and I decided to, like, whatever, I'll go get the game and I'll play it tonight after my stream was over. And I played a little bit, and it became my obsession. And a day later, I remembered that I had a YouTube channel already set up. I remembered that it had no videos on it. So I was like, I'll just use this channel and I'll post guides to Destiny. And I posted random guides and news, and I started covering that, and it did really well. Over the first year, I got more subs on the Destiny channel than I had ever gotten on any of my other channels in like half the time. Like, I got it a lot faster than anything that we'd ever done. So I was getting like, I think I hit 400 subs in like 3 months. And then I hit like 1,000 in like the first year, which was crazy because most of my channels I had worked on for maybe a year and a half, and I would be barely at that. And we're talking like 6 months in, and I'm already at 1,000. And by the time Taken King came out, I had like 3,000 subscribers. But after Taken King, around December for Taken King, there really wasn't any news content, and I didn't have any sort of creative idea at the time. I didn't have the idea for this project, so I didn't have anything to cover, so I kind of just stopped playing Destiny for like 8 months, and I tried to keep the channel alive the best I could because it was the channel that had grown. It had like 4,000 subscribers, so I was doing my absolute best to keep this channel alive while while we waited for something for Destiny while we waited for something for me to spark my interest in Destiny. And Rise of Iron got announced, and I was kind of hesitant about it, but I decided to pick up Rise of Iron, even though I hadn't played Destiny since like last December, when Taken King was still kind of in its prime. But I was like, whatever, I'll pick up Destiny. I totally skipped the April update. But I came back, and I started gaining subs again, started getting growth, and I got another like 1,000 or so. So I was at like 5K in November. But over the course of October to November, I was working on, and that's where it was sometime in September, October that I got the idea to do these projects. And I got the idea to do my Strange Coin Farm, to develop a Strange Coin Farm. And I decided to document it all and make the Strange Coin Farm and do everything. And I posted that video with like 5,000 subscribers, expecting like 3,000 views. Maybe. Like, I was hoping the video would do well. I was averaging like 500 views a video. Yes, my first video was a guide. And that video got 160,000 views. And now we're here with 13,000 subscribers. So in November, I was a 5K channel. In December, I was a 12K channel. And in January, I hit 13,000. Yeah, I don't care. You post a link if you want to post a link to my old video. So that's how we're here. That's an indication. I'll tell you this, if there's one piece of advice that I would give anyone that wants to start a channel, it's that you're not going to succeed the first time, you're not going to succeed the second time, and it's probably going to take multiple of hundreds of videos to actually, you might get lucky. Don't think that that's actually the case, but you might get lucky and get big right away. How a lot of people found me was that Strange Coin video. Like a lot. Like more than half of my sub base found me through that video, which is crazy. And I'm hoping that as we do things, as we grow, that and Destiny 2 comes out, and we start getting Destiny 2 news, that my channel starts taking off again. And we hope that that projects in Destiny 2 and being able to stream on a regular basis and do news and guides and primarily focus on projects or any creative thing that I can come up with. If there's a new aspect to Destiny 2, I can guarantee you I'll come up with something creative for it. But right now we're gonna stick with it and push it and keep trying to do what we're doing. Keep streaming on a regular basis, because let's be honest, there isn't much content in the Destiny world. I mean, we're probably going to get an April update, but other than that, we're not going to get much content, per se. So I'm hoping that the streaming, and I'm telling you, man, that's always mind-boggling to me. I don't know. It's very perplexing to me, because you got to remember, like, you just heard the whole story. If you were here for the whole story of how I got to this point, how I got to 13,000 subscribers, how I got to having people watching me every single day play video games and do the same strike over and over again, and have people tell me that my content has incredibly helped them and that they need my videos, like, it was 5 months ago. 5 months ago, I was sitting at 4,000 subscribers. I'm I'm over 3 times bigger than that 5 months ago, from 5 months ago. And that 4,000, 5,000 that I originally had back in September when Rise of Iron launched, it took me 2 years to get that. It took me 2 years to get 1,000 every year. And then this year, not even this year, like, we're not even done with 2017. Like, if I look back and look at like, I want to come back in November, right? Like, let's talk. Destiny 2's out. It's been out for 2 months. It's November 2017. Hoping for the best. I have no idea where I'll be, but there's no, like, I cannot make a guess as to what that number's going to be. I can't make a guess because I keep remembering that in September this year. No, I in no way do this as a job. I am way, way, way far away from doing this as a job. I promise you that. If I did this as a job, first off, I would stream more than 3 hours a day. How dare you? How dare you come in here with that pun? No! But I will never be able to, like, make an educated guess on where I'll be in November next year, subwise, or where I'll be in December next year, or if we're talking, let's, like, a year from now, I could be at 20,000. I could be at 100. I have no idea, because I was at 4 in September, and it took me 2 years to get that. And then all of a sudden I post one video and now I'm at 13,000. And I know it hasn't been just that video that has gained my subs. I understand that. But that has been the most influential video on my channel. So for example, for Leak Tip, I know you're talking about, like, you have 49 public videos. I have over 500. And one of them was the key. One of them was the key to forming a community, to building what I have now. Everyone is always in the running for a mod position unless they're shitbags, you know that. I just don't need mods at the moment. Even if I could tell you, I wouldn't. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I can't talk about how much I made because I'm with... Once you're partnered, it's part of the contract to not talk about. I will say this, that November was the best month I've ever had. I'm never worried about money. I know. I have a decent memory, Rated Brave. I have a decent memory. But yeah. You have 49 videos right now? Oh, trust me. Trust me, Noah. My videos... I've done this for 8 years. I do make my videos as searchable as I possibly can without clickbaiting them. Because I refuse to clickbait. I mean, I'll jokingly clickbait. Like, I'll jokingly clickbait here and there, but I will never clickbait. Also, to give it, okay, I'll again, I can't tell you how much I make. I can't tell you what I make per, you know, X amount of whatever. Right? And by the way, YouTubers get paid by ad views. If you guys don't know that, that's how YouTubers get paid. How's it going, Joseph? Welcome back, potentially. But I will tell you this. If I average 400,000 views a month, which I am nowhere near, I could risk it. And it's not even every possible vid. It's not every possible tag. It's how you tag. But those are some of the things are... I hate to sit here and be like, well, I could tell you and pull a speaker on you guys. Anyone trying to build a channel, because I absolutely never want to like be like, I don't want to lose my... I don't want you guys to come off as thinking that I'm trying to protect my own fandom, because like, oh, don't tell them how to do it, because then they'll steal my views. Like, I don't care about that. But there are some things I've learned about how to tag and how to properly tag over the years, and how to tag better. It's not even that. It's not even about $1 per thousand. It's not even like that. That's a good guess. If you want to guess how much YouTubers make and be in somewhat of a ballpark, if you want to be somewhat in a ballpark, you could always assume that it's about $1 per thousand views. That's a good guess, but that's not correct. Because if that was the case, it would take about... If that was the case, it would take about 1.2 million views a month. It's a little bit more than $1 per thousand. Tagging is kind of a background thing that you do. For example, I'll go to a random video. If your video's about something, like let's say your video's about farming strange coins, you want to try to hit words that people would search for. So if someone wants to find out, like, strange coin farm is something that someone would search for to find strange coin farms. Oh, it's much less than 25 cents a view, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot less. No, do not. I will tell you this now. If you guys want to start a channel, do not put searchable words in your description. Do not put them in your description. It is against terms of service to put it in your description. If you put tags in your description, you can get your entire channel terminated. So no, you do not want to. This guy's got perma super. I might go to orbit just because this guy has perma super. This dude has perma super. Yeah. I'm not dealing with the perma super. Yes, just only put tags in the tag section. Like, as a YouTuber, you have options to put tags in tags. So, like, there's a section on a video that's called tags. Like, whenever you make a video, you can literally, it's put tags. It doesn't show it to you guys. It's for YouTube search algorithm. Let's pause this real quick. So, for example, I have very simple tags in why I deleted, like the video called Why I Deleted All My Gear. My tags are Destiny, Destiny Rise of Iron, I have Destiny Loot, I have Destiny Delete Character, Destiny Project, and then my own YouTube name. Like, that's all I have for my tags. But it's important to the video, and that video I wasn't trying to draw traffic to. I was more trying to appease to. It's called something called using metadata. Using metadata, putting tags in your description. inflates metadata, and metadata is kind of an in-depth kind of thing, but it's how YouTube's search algorithm searches for things. It takes a bunch of data and it takes a bunch of data of what people search for, and then compares it to your video, for example. Is this the same guy? Is this? I don't know if this is the same guy. If it's the same guy, I'm gonna go to orbit again. I don't know if it's the same guy though. I don't think it is. This is perma super do? It is. Alright, I'm gonna go to orbit again because I'm not dealing with perma super do. So as I was saying, it creates this metadata stuff, right? And this is within the algorithm, and it takes that metadata and compares it to your video, and the metadata is stored behind your video. And if they match up, it'll suggest the video to someone searching. If you inflate your description with synthetic metadata by putting in tags or anything that would be searchable words that would trigger metadata with the intent to make your video more searchable, you're violating the terms of service of altering how the metadata acts. That's what you try to avoid. Because if you're altering how it works, and you're purposely misusing the system to inflate your own video without using what YouTube provides to you, whether it be tag, title, and thumbnail. That's what you have as a creator to draw people in. Because it's an exploit. I don't like exploits. At least currently with my channel, I try to avoid promoting exploits. And it'll make it go faster, and I don't want it to go faster. But that's how metadata works. And if you inflate it with metadata, it's against the terms of service because it messes with the search results and puts your video at the top. It's also if you mislead with your tags. So if you use a tag that has nothing to do with your video, and people get called out for this all the time. There's YouTubers that get called out for it all the time, and there's a lot of scumbag YouTubers. Yes, it doesn't breach the system, it messes with it and could give you the benefit of the doubt. And if you know how to do it and others don't, it gives you an unfair advantage to grow. Yeah, and it definitely breaks the system. And that's why YouTube was like, no, you can't do it. Let's try again to not have perma super dude. Also, I forgot to change this to 31. I swear to God, if it's the same dude, I'll deal with it if it's the same dude on the third time, but I just don't want... I don't like the exploit. If you're... I don't know. When you're using it outside of a friends group in a public fire team, it makes you look like a scumbag. That's kind of my also hatred towards perma super. I think this might be the same dude. I'm gonna be really mad. If anyone's available to play right now that wants to join in the fire team, if this is perma super dude again, I'm not gonna continue the strikes until I have a third person. Just throwing that out there. Because I'm not dealing with perma super dude. You can make videos on it, and people could know how to do it. But the issue is that YouTube doesn't want you to do it. That's the thing. YouTube doesn't want you to do it. YouTube does not want you to do it. It's just that YouTube doesn't want it to happen. So if you do it, it's against terms of service. I've seen countless videos get taken down because they do it. Nope, no perma super. We good. Oh, absolutely. If they didn't care, everyone would know how to do it. And it wouldn't be a big deal. But YouTube cares. YouTube doesn't want it to happen, so it's not allowed to happen. About an hour. About an hour. Missed about an hour of it, Sky Hunter. Not a big deal, though. We still here. That's interesting that the notifications don't work. That's why I try to start at the same time every single day. When I do start, I do try to start at 5 p.m. every single day. And if that's going to change it, it wasn't my life story. It was how I got into YouTube, and how I started, and how I'm here now. Yeah, you missed Perma Super Guy that I left because he was there. Other than that, I explained. The 24th Sage, how's it going? How's it going, dude? Yeah, we're aiming for a long stream tomorrow. I'm throwing that out there, by the way. We're gonna test some things in today's stream. See if we can get it to work. No, absolutely not, Coda. What I taught you is not scummy. What I taught you is a trick to the trade that I won't tell everyone. No, I'm talking. We're talking about metadata in the description being against the rules. By the way, that's what we're talking about. Like, metadata in the description is not allowed, and I'm talking straight tags. That's what we were talking about. Is straight tags in the description being against the rules. I live in Nebraska. I appreciate that, man. Glad they helped you out. That's the whole point of them. How's it going, Just Mocha? Seems as though 6 o'clock should have been the start time today, 'cause it's when everyone's showing up. Yeah. Okay, so I know it sounds really terrible of me, right? Of keeping my secrets and how I do things. I want to clarify that I'm not doing anything that's scummy or against the terms of service. I never will do that. And if you analyze how I put things in my description, how I put things in my titles, how I do thumbnails, you will figure out exactly how I do things. It's been pretty good, actually. Good. Got chat to work on Chrome because I know you have an issue with that. But I try to keep everything. It's taken me 8 years to learn how to do something, and I've put a lot of effort into figuring out how certain things work and how to produce a channel that has quality content that is findable, that people can search and find. And while I always spread tips and tell you what you should and shouldn't do, and that the tagging is very important. No, I didn't. I'll watch it probably after stream, Coda. Tagging, okay. If anyone tells you your title is most important, if anyone tells you how you word your description is most important, if anyone tells you that your thumbnail is more important, they're all not telling you the truth. The most important thing to growing a YouTube channel, is how you tag your videos. There are little things that you can do with your titles, and it's not even like to trigger search results or anything. Interesting. But yeah, Like, the most important thing I would say. And, like, okay, for example, one thing that I do. How many views do I get a month? I don't know what I got this month. I got nearly 340,000 in November. November's been my best month. I think I got like 340,000, maybe 400,000 views. Nope, probably how I'm sitting too. I'm also kind of being super relaxed today. I'm fairly cautious of what my controller's doing and what sounds I'm making. It's always there though. I can only do so much with audio quality. It's kind of hard to not have controller sounds. But as I was saying, like, one thing that I do that I'll tell you guys, and this is more of a psychological thing and less of a YouTube search thing. What do you mean, say something like I'm in an infomercial? What are you talking about? But I'll stay on the same topic. With my titles, every word is capitalized. That is not to trick a search result. That is not to get advantage over someone. It's purely because people see a title, and if every word is capitalized, it's something in the in a human psyche that goes, that's a really powerful title. If I put it's much more powerful to say secret thing tomorrow boom, you see that, right? Then I said, for now, let's finish, and then I put Sabers in all caps and Project Cosmodrome. People notice secret thing tomorrow, Saber, and Project Cosmodrome. They get the most information because those things are capitalized very quickly. If you put boobs in your thumbnail and there's not, but here's the thing, that leads to misleading. That's misleading thumbnails, and people either A, perceive that as wrong, or B, other YouTubers see you as a piece of shit. If you think I could do that whole voice, I really can't. What is going on with the lag right now? Holy crap! I'm not lagging. Am I? No? No frames drop. Just Destiny being Destiny! Hello, Destiny? Please work. Destiny. Are you gonna work, Destiny? That's where, just saying in a world? Like, I don't know why you want me to do that. I really don't have... You know what's crazy to me is people that say that, like, my voice is soothing. They like my voice because I hear my voice all the time, and I don't perceive what everyone else perceives. I don't hear the same voice that you guys hear. Even in recordings, I still don't hear it as oh god. I do that every time. I don't know though. Just what we thought the patch fixed everything. Yeah, okay. Friend. Also, when I jump a lot, you're gonna hear my controller more. That's because right now I have a chew in because I do tobacco and it's bad. But I don't record videos that way. Because if I recorded videos like that, it would always sound like I have a sucker or something in my mouth. Because technically, I do have something in my mouth. Don't do tobacco, alright? Tobacco's bad. Yeah, but you made me conscious of it. Now I'll be talking about controller sounds. Nope, it's not the way my mic. Here, I'll show you something. So if I take it out, this is what your guys are used to. Actually, this is what you guys are used to. This is exactly what you guys are used to right here. This voice right here. This is what you hear in the videos. When I go, what's up guys, my name is Matt, and then I start talking about things, where I talk about the loot. This is the voice you're used to. With the mic right here. Except for I edit out a lot of the breathing and the mistakes. Because there's sometimes where it really picks it up. Because if I go to get a breath in, it sounds really bad. But when I'm streaming, this is what you guys are used to. This is what you're used to in the stream. Big difference. Have a good night, Imp. Have a good night. It's all about mic positioning and what the... And you heard everything. You heard everything that is my voice. Obviously, I suppress it a little bit and I turn it down so it's not so loud. You can hardly tell the difference, I promise you. Right now, I'll keep talking mid-talk, and then I'll move the mic to here. This is the difference right now. I also talk a little bit differently when I'm actually recording a video. I talk with my upper chest when I do the... And I know, but it's also a matter of having a decently high-quality mic and having a good system that's recording it. I use a blue snowball, and I use a program called Voice Meter Banana. Voice Meter Banana has some noise cancellation for the background. That's why it's really hard to hear anything going on in the background, because there actually is background noise a lot of the time. And it has some changes to just minor changes to make my voice sound more clean. And what's really nice about my mic, and how I have it set up, yep, there's just minor changes that occur. That's just tiny little things. But when we're chilling, having a stream, I set the mic back a little bit. I lean back a little bit. I don't exactly sit up into a proper posture. Yeah, I do have some noise. There's some. I do have. I use a program because I can do something like this, and I could move this more over here. And it's going to be, if you're not wearing headphones, if you're hearing me through a phone, you probably won't hear much difference. But there is going to be a difference there. But if I put it back where it was, you're gonna pick up more. Just little minor changes to things. Ever so slight. Very little. Very little. Not a ton though. Because I promise you, like, if I didn't use the programs that I use, I would sound much, much differently. Yeah, I figured you'd hear, like, if you have headphones, it's a massive difference. And it's less noise compression and more of a noise gate. It's a gate. It's not really compression. I'm not cutting off any. I don't have a de-esser. I don't have any of those things on it. So you're gonna pick up everything. I do have a very, very minor pop filter on my mic. Yeah, it's not really noise cancellation and more of a noise gate. If I didn't have any sort of noise cancellation, you would hear my computer. You would hear everything because my computer does have fans on it. They're not loud. They're not loud, but they're loud enough to be picked up by my mic. So you would hear a lot more. And I would sound like a much different person if I didn't use some of the programs I use. That's why if you ever go meet a YouTuber and they sound very, very, very different from what they're used to, like if you ever met a streamer, a YouTuber, and they sound very different than what they do on stream, it's because they're using they have programs that they run their mic through. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Trust me, you don't want to hear that really subtle whir all the time. It's not loud. Well, if this was 2014 in December, I would tell you to do public events 3 times a day. But since it's not 2014 anymore, your only option to get Ascendant Energy is doing the raid. It's the only way. Oh, trust me, if I next time I get a decent amount of money saved up, whether it be through YouTube or donations or any of that, whether it be donations, YouTube ad revenue, the normal YouTube stuff, I plan on improving my mic setup, getting a lot of things. Yes, it has been 3 years. Well, it's been 2.5. It's been 2.5 years. You still technically can at the speaker. You can't convert motes into Ascendant Energy, but you can convert Ascendant Energy into motes. PS4. I play on PS4. PS4. A little bit of delay. I try to respond to everyone. Just gotta wait for me to respond. I mean, sometimes if I'm off on a long tangent, then I'll ignore chat a little bit. But generally, I'm pretty right on the money with things. Oh no, don't explode. Oh no! Nexus. Nexus is definitely my favorite strike. Both old and new. What now? Go to, hold on. Have a good night, Noah. It's such a long, convoluted theory. And I'm certain there's plenty of, if there's any lore guys in here, they could rip it apart. I guarantee it. Because I'm not exactly a in-depth lore guy. I don't know. Till I get done with this set of strikes and then test a few things. Shortest stream I've done is like 2 hours. So and I'm not really a lore guy either. Oh, I know, but I'm also trying to, just like you just did. That's how you talk to me. Or join the Discord when I'm not in a private channel. I talk to people on Discord all the time. Off stream. It would absolutely be. I know it would. But yeah, Ryan, this is how I talk to people. Through the stream. Unless you're explicitly like one of my... no, because it would mess up my results. Yeah, that's the only time I really talk to people is accidental podcast. Occasionally we have accidental podcasts on the stream. But other than that, I just generally talk to chat. Yeah, accidental podcast was awesome, and we'll probably have more accidental podcasts. But I don't want to keep it just like that. Oh, absolutely, numerous times I've been through Wrath of the Machine. I've done everything this game has to offer, way more than I should have. I mean, a prime example is in the last 2 days, including, and then today being the third, I've done this strike 35 times. I helped probably 20 or so outbreaks. 20 individual outbreaks is what I've helped through. Because I think Coda got his outbreak, then Coda helped me get the outbreak, and then we helped 2 of our friends get the outbreak, and then we just kept running people to get outbreaks. Like, that was in the first week, so I've definitely done the raid way more times than I needed to. I got my raid gear, I enjoyed the raid content, and then I started doing projects, and then now we're here. So, I know I talked about the game a lot. I talk about Path of Exile, and I talk about Path of Exile all the time on stream. But it does, for you guys that are Xbox players, here coming soon, and I would say June as the soon, you guys are getting Path of Exile for Xbox, and it will be free to play. If you like looter shooters and you like the idea of an action RPG, that's the top-down Diablo-style games, I highly suggest in June, when it comes out on Xbox, that you pick it up. And here, like... Is it just gonna replay the song over again? Is this the same song? I think this is the same song. Let's skip it. Now, I play it on PC because I prefer PC. And at some point, I might show you guys a little bit of Path of Exile and how it works. It's very complex. It's a very complex game. It's not an easy game. It's a very grindy game. But it's definitely... If you like Diablo, or if you like Diablo ever... Path of Exile is definitely worth the pickup, and it'll be free, so that's gonna be, and you'll be blown away that the game is free. It has microtransactions, but they're all cosmetic, so it's a cool game. Like, I'm gonna go play it after we're done streaming today. But I think today, because I plan on doing a long stream tomorrow as long as everything works out. I plan on doing a long stream tomorrow. So after I do this strike and the next strike, I'll probably do a little bit more, but not too much more. I don't know. Hit it. Good. I know I'm gonna update it here in just a bit. That's what we're gonna do after I do the 35th stream. The 35th strike. So we're gonna finish up this one. This will be number 34, and then we're gonna do another one, do number 35, and then we'll update again. But no, we haven't changed anything since. I'm not a Crucible player. Otherwise I would have. If I was a Crucible player, I don't enjoy the Crucible. I'm not good at the Crucible. And because of that, I generally don't do well in it. And not doing well in it makes me not enjoy it. And I know I could play it and get better. I understand that. But if you guys can't tell, I'm very terrible at aim with controllers. I don't know what it is. But I also play primarily PC. I'm a PC gamer. So... I do Crucible for the weekly. You saying pay to win items? Yeah, my entire stream would turn into a rage stream if I played Crucible. I just get really angry at Crucible. And it's mainly a skill thing that makes me angry at it. I don't particularly at the moment. That may be something that I get my friends to do in the future. Right now, we're probably focused on PvE, and we're probably going to stay focused on PvE. And if I do a community project in the future, I definitely will probably let you guys. And if I ever decide to do PvP, it'll probably be community-based, more than likely. But we got one heck of a project on our plate right now that's going to take a long time to complete. So. Oh, the treasures, yeah. It's not enjoyable rage either. It's more frustration rage. Like, I don't rage like a lot of people think. I say the word rage, but I don't really rage like you would think I rage. It's more of a frustration. It's just a very salty frustration. And yeah, I will definitely. Because right now, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, and I say this all the time, but I'm honestly just trying to milk anything I can and still produce quality content for you guys. I am 100% waiting for Destiny 2 news or an April update or something. Have a good night, Joseph. Where is he? Oh god, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, no! Get off me. Yeah, it's kind of like it's I would say it's very sarcastic anger. And I try to keep my channel generally quote unquote PG. Like, I'll say fuck, I don't give a shit. Like, those things I'm not too worried about, but I try to keep my channel generally mature and try not to do things along any sorts of those things. I don't think I've actually ever fallen into that pit. But yeah, it's very salty. It can get me to a point of anger that's uncontrollable. Anger. And one thing that I've recently done, excuse me, and this is more since Rise of Iron came out, is that if a game makes me mad, I quit playing it. And that's just because it's a game. There's no reason to get angry at a game. Games are meant to be fun. Yeah, and the non-extreme profanity and being generally calm goes away in Crucible. And I don't like that about myself. Yeah, like for example, me and Coda play Rocket League a lot. And if I lose 3 times, or if I lose for a stupid reason that's my fault, if I get angry at a game, I just stop playing it. Because I've convinced myself that they're games, and games are meant to be fun. So if you're getting angry at a game and you're not having fun, there's no reason to be playing that game at that time. Can I absolutely get angry at things? Yes. Can I get angry at people? Yes. Do I get angry on a regular basis? Yes, I get angry like everyone else. But I'm very good at bringing myself right back to very, very calm. How's it going, Americo? And if I get into it, or if I'm in the mood, I can also be a very sarcastic and a very funny person. And I'm very good at portraying sarcasm and being the most belittling person without being offensive on a regular basis. I think that's a goal that I have a lot. I don't think so, because the thing is like, something challenging doesn't result in anger for me. Let me show you something. Let's talk about this, how much Crucible I play, because you say when I play Crucible, right? So I'm 87 and 74 for Vanguard and Dead Orbit. I am 7 in Crucible. And that is since Taken King. I don't play Crucible. The only times I have played Crucible, the only times I played Crucible is when it was mandatory to unlock an exotic. Those are the only times that I've played Crucible. I don't play Crucible because I'm very bad at Crucible. I don't know why. And I could spend the time and get good at Crucible and become just as knowledgeable in Crucible as I am with PvE. I just choose not to. Yeah, but challenging doesn't equal... Yeah, only rank 7. So, I don't play Crucible. Whenever I say I'm not a Crucible guy, it doesn't mean that I, like, occasionally play Crucible. No, like, I almost never play Crucible. I've gotten Iron Banner rank 5 to accomplish the quest. Nope, don't have the chaperone. Probably never will. Never been flawless, never will. I just don't enjoy Crucible. I've done a little bit here and there, but I don't have the chaperone. I could get it if I wanted to. It's just not worth the time. Oh no, we wiped. We wiped, friend. And okay, so let me clarify something. You guys, it's not the fact that it's competitive or player versus player, because I play a lot of competitive and player versus player games. I didn't get angry when I actively played COD. I don't get angry generally when I play Overwatch. I play Rocket League all the time. I play competitive Rocket League all the time. And if I wanted to play Battlefield 1, which I don't have any interest in, it's not the same thing. Crucible just doesn't provide enjoyment. I don't enjoy Crucible. It's not a matter of PvP. I'm not like an anti-PvPer, because I'll play PvP in plenty of games. And that is where I'm different than you, Americo. That's why I'm able to do 35 strikes in a row over the course of a couple days. Actually, I could do them in one day. If everything works out tomorrow, it's how I'll be able to do what I'm going to do tomorrow for stream. I rarely play Overwatch. And I play on PC. Very low. Very, very low. Overwatch was more of like a let's play. I didn't play comp on Overwatch. My go-to competitive game, my go-to player versus player game is Rocket League. What is specifically wrong? I can't pinpoint what I don't like about, like, the Crucible. I can't pinpoint it. I don't know what I don't enjoy about it. The first thing that's wrong is that it's not on PC. That's the main thing. I don't like controller based first person shooter PvP. If it was on PC, you would see me playing Crucible a lot more, generally. Oh yeah. I've done that before. I think the gunplay is great in this game. The main issue for me is, one, the fact that I have a controller in my hand. That is the most glaring issue. The second most glaring issue is probably because I haven't played as much Crucible as others. Thus, the skill gap is massive, right? I know there's apparently skill-based matchmaking. Again, I can't make a statement on that because I'm not a Crucible player. But the skill gap is definitely there. I don't have gear specifically designed for Crucible. Most of my perk sets on gear were like, when I had all my gear was all PvE based perk sets, things that were useful in PvE but not PvP, and I would just lose. So I like winning. Like, winning is a huge thing for me. Like, I'll play Rocket League all day if I go on a huge winning streak. I'll lose a game and I'll be fine. But it's back-to-back losing that I start to get frustrating and start blaming myself. If I'm not good at something, if I'm not good at understanding something, if I don't have an understanding of things, and if I can't be competitively on the same level as other people, or if I can't improve enough to get to that point, so I don't know, it's mainly the controller thing. That's the most glaring issue, and the skill gap, and the general slow pace. I think those are the three things that really are off-putting. So, like, a prime example of being able to get better and practice things and get good at Crucible. When I was learning to play Rocket League, by no means am I good. I think if I put my mind to it, in competitive Rocket League, I don't know how many of you guys play Rocket League or on a competitive level play Rocket League, but I would probably be somewhere in the shooting star range if I actually focused and actually played it on a regular basis. Nowhere near pro, but decent. And the reason being is that I could practice each individual little thing without it affecting other people that I don't know. Like, I could turn on Rocket League and just practice and practice and practice by myself and get good at one mechanic. And that's something I can't do in Destiny. The inability to practice something in a competitive standpoint also really throws me off. Like, I'm a very patient player, and you guys could probably figure that out by the patience that I have for PvE. I'm a very patient person, and until I understand something to where my current knowledge is, I like to be able to practice it, whether it be versus bots, versus, like, when I played Rocket League, the first thing I did for a long time was just play bots. When I played Overwatch, when I first started off, I was playing bots. And after a while too, if I don't have interest in it, I don't strive to keep that interest up. Like, if Destiny was a fresh game and we had private matches. Actually, I don't play COD anymore. I used to play COD. I currently don't own any of the recent Call of Duty games. Or own any Call of Duty games, actually. But at one point, I did play Call of Duty, and like I said, if it's late in the life cycle of a game, I generally don't. If I didn't get invested in getting good at it, I generally don't invest myself in getting good at it. Sorry, friend. Oh. Yep, and I'll PvE all the time because I've invested a lot of time into it. I don't know if Coda's still here, but Coda can attest the amount of time I practice doing things in Rocket League. Techniques that are called skates where you could literally skate. Last COD I actively played was probably Black Ops 3? No, Black Ops 2 was the last active COD that I played. All right. So I am going to, first of all, close my fire team. And then leave the fire team. We're going to go to the tower. Recently, how much time do I play in PvE per day? As of right now, it's if I'm streaming, I'm playing. But when I'm actually like really going at it, probably like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours a day. Also, William, thank you for the sub, my friend. Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours a day in PvE. Well, let's see if I can prevent a user error here. What if this... Cool. Let's put that there. Close that. Close that. All right, we're gonna switch to this real quick so you guys can see what we're doing with the spreadsheet here. Yeah, usually a little bit longer than stream time. Strikes currently. But we're gonna switch to this for now. We're gonna switch to this, and we're gonna get the data inputted. Input. We're gonna input the data. So we're gonna store everything real quick. And we're gonna input everything that we got here. All right, so let's start off here. We got, this is actually 3. So let's see, all of our strange coins and 12 of our motes came from that. How much glimmer did we get? 10,400. So we can spend 10,250. We got no strange coins. How many motes did we get? 15? 15 motes. Weapon parts, we got 9 the whole time. And armor materials, we got 92. Let's see here. We got house banners, we got 12. Blackworks idols, we got 3. And ether seeds, we got 26. All right. So we can store all of this stuff now, because we got that all documented. I'll switch back to chat back and forth. Make sure that I've actually got it to where we need to. Okay, let's come back to here. So let's get the weapon parts documented here, because we're going to buy some more weapon parts with the 10,250 glimmer that we'll be spending on it. And this is just me tracking everything, so you guys know what I go through for tracking. It's going to be kind of, I'm going to do this every single 35 strikes, so every single time we do a set of strikes, we're going to do this. So let's see here, what was that? Another 205. So, all right, cool. So we can store those as well. Oh, we can't store them because I'm not in the vault. So where are we at right now when it comes to weapon parts stored? Where are our weapon parts? They're probably on the next page. We have 1,561 so far. Decent amount of this stuff. It's not terrible. We got close to 2 faction packages saved up currently. It's not terrible. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop out chat real quick. Put it like there. And we're gonna bring chat up so I can actually see chat while we're doing things in game. Yeah, it was much faster than Sepix, because we know exactly what we're doing with things. So we're gonna pull out all of our engrams first. And any of these legendaries have come from packages or engrams, so we're saving legendaries just to get them, but we're gonna note that these ones all came from packages or the previous set, including this one here. And any armor legendary pieces we also got from packages. Yeah, last time we were when we did this, we were talking about like what we needed to actually track, and I was waiting for chat to respond. But now we've got a good setup and know exactly what we're doing here. We seem to have gotten more legendaries this time. Yeah, we've gotten quite a few more legendaries this time. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got that all figured out. So engrams, let's see what we got here. Or where do we go? We started with primaries. We got 3 primaries. Quite a few less. Let's see. We got 4 blue specials. Heavies, we got 1 heavy. 1 heavy. Helmets, we got 6. Just slightly more than last time. Gloves, we only got 4. Chests, we only got 1, which is still kind of on point. For boots, we got 5, and for class items, we got 6, which is much less than last time. Like a lot less. What do we get for legendaries? We got 2 special legendaries. And a boot legendary. So we got 1 more legendary this time in comparison. We also got a lot less glimmer. which is odd per se. Nearly 8,000 less glimmer, and I know I have a ghost that defines that, but still. So what are we looking at, chat? No one's tired, just watching me work. Yeah, I know. Really unlucky. So let's just spam open, because that's not a big deal if we spam open. I'm not too concerned about what we get out of them. We're just gonna spam open them. Okay, we did get a Cryptarch package, which isn't a big deal. Are we done with engrams? Back out of that. We had one more. Two more. Okay. We'll deal with the Cryptarch package later, because it's not really too important. All right, so what do we got here? So now we gotta knock out the weapons. This is the fun one, where we go through and decide how many of everything we got. Surprised I still had room for all that. All right, and that one. That's all the room we currently have. So let's see here. Scout. 2, 3. 3 scouts so far. We got 3 blue scouts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 hand cannons. No, 5 hand cannons. 5 hand cannons. No autos so far, and we got 1 pulse in this match. Yes. 1 pulse in this match. For this, we got fusion. 1, 2, 3. 3 fusions, 3 shotguns, and a sniper. 3 shotguns, 3 fusions, and a sniper. We'll document legendaries in a second. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocket launchers and 2 machine guns. Yeah, I play Iron Banner when it comes around. Not like super actively, but I do. So let's dismantle all this. So let me make sure something. We got 1 strange coin and 3 motes. I need to document that. Got 3 motes from engrams, and we got 1 strange coin from engrams. All of our strange coins are coming from packages right now. So we can store this. Oh, we can't store it from here, but we can store it from here. Let's store these 2. And start dismantling everything. I'll bring up chat while we do this. Yep, I do Iron Banner. And you gotta remember, I have deleted characters in the past. This isn't my first Titan. But I just don't actively play too much. Why not use dim? I could, but that would be opening up another tab and using dim to do so. And I'm generally trying to keep track of everything because there's a lot that's going on in my brain place right now as to what's actually occurring weapon wise. Okay, so we got a... So we did get a sidearm. And then I need to insert 1 below. Call this sniper. Got 1. So that's now a 0 there. So now we can dismantle these with the weapon parts and glimmer. Pull all this stuff out. I don't know why I deleted those 2 legendaries, but it doesn't matter. So 1, 2, what is these? Scout, auto. All right, so we got two more scouts. That makes it 5 scouts. We got 1 auto, and we got an extra pulse. Though that's 2 pulses. What do we got here? 3 snipers, so 3 more snipers on the number that we had, which was 1, so now that's 4 snipers. Any sidearms? 1 sidearm, and we can add 1 more shotgun, so we're looking at 4 now. And then for this, we got no more heavies, so that's everything there. Yep, definitely Nexus. Alright, so let's go pull out all of our armor now, and we'll document all that stuff, which is a lot. There's always going to be a lot of armor. Alright, pull out a couple more chests. Okay. Alright, so far, we've got 9 helmets so far. We've got 9 gloves so far. Got 9 chest pieces so far. We've got 8 pairs of boots. Nine class items. Artifacts, we got 3 this time, which is 1 more than last time. We'll document ghosts in a second. We got legendary boots. Add to the list. This there. Boots. There we go. Make this 0, make this 1 now. You've missed a lot. Who are you talking about? Me? Talking about me needing sleep? I need to eat. That's definitely something I need to do right now. Oh, no. Yeah, we've done a lot so far. We've already done 70 strikes. You can play with me the whole time during the stream, my dude. At the moment, not right now, because I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm definitely getting all my data right now. Nah, I'm good at the moment. But yeah, we're still doing the all the documentation at the moment. Okay, it's not terrible. What else? I know we still got some more stuff in the armor section here. We still got a couple more of these, which we need to add to the totals. I could probably pull up my ghosts now. Yeah, you can add me, dude. Shoot me a friend request. I'll add everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4 ghosts. Is that all my ghosts? That is all my ghosts. Cool. Alright, so ghosts, we got 1 less than last time. Alright, so we're going to add 2 more helmets to the total, totaling 11. Where are you, helmets? We're now at 11. 2 more of those, which is 11. We're done with chests. Do we have any boots? We have 3 more boots, which puts us at 11. And class items, we have 3 more, which puts us at 12. This is 0. This is 0. This is 0. And this is 0. And this is 0. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost. Supposed to be. This is supposed to be 8. This is supposed to be 8. This is supposed to be 4, and this is supposed to be 16. There we go. And technically, we have a cryptarch package that we will document, I guess, because I do actually have a thing right here. List 2 cryptarch packages. I know you guys can't see that at the moment. Alright. But for online, what are you talking about? You talking about for like, for PvP? Alright, what do we got here? We got 60 and 78 from the dismantles. We got 60 and 78. Just find how much glimmer do we get. We can spend 5250 more glimmer. So let's store these real quick. Nope. And go buy some more weapon parts. Okay, cool. And that results in how many more weapon parts? 105 more. Okay, so that's not all documented. I'm gonna grab this package. We're not documenting cryptarch packages at all. So I can just open them, open these two and get rid of them as I need to. Oh. I probably should dismantle this. Store all my legendaries. The few that I have, this one, and that one. What time are you playing tomorrow? I probably will start early. I don't know how early, but I'll probably start early. Normally I start about 5 p.m., but on the weekends I try to start early. Tomorrow might even be earlier than usual. Alright, so how we sitting now? Just this right here. All those house banners right there. That's a ton more glimmer. What is 38 more? Can't math in my brain place right now. Oh. Fine. Another 7,600 glimmer. I mean, if you call so... Okay, here's the thing. I'm just going to interject on the hun thing. If you're a guy talking to a girl and you call her hun, that's fine. If you're a girl calling anyone a hun, that's fine. But if you're a guy calling a guy hun, it's a little weird. Yeah, it was usually about 2, but I might start a little bit earlier than that tomorrow. It might be. How long does it normally take me to do a single project? Well, I've done 75 strikes while streaming, or 70 strikes while streaming to collect all of this data. And this is quite a bit of data. Like, even this right here, this is enough. I could potentially do a video on just these two, but I'm waiting to the fourth one, so I would be doing data on an equivalent area of all of this. Like, everything in this area, that's where I'll have all the data on, and I have everything documented. Obviously, there'll be more things implemented here as we start doing strikes that have Vex and Cabal and whatnot. We'll have to document those kind of drops as well. But I could do a video on just these two, and it took me probably about 10 to 12 hours game time ish. I would say 15 hours game time, roughly. Let's fix this up here real quick. Cut to that for now. And then cut to that. There we go. We back. Yeah, about 15 hours to collect all that data. Ish. Which is nice. But I'll add ya. I'll definitely add anyone that has sent a friend request, because there's a couple people that have sent friend requests, so I'll get everyone added. Sorry for the people that have been hanging out for an hour waiting for me to add you. There we go. No, my party is actually purposely. What's my wallpaper? My channel banner. My wallpaper is my channel banner. Alright, there we go. But like I said, I'm going to be doing, potentially, a long stream tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what you're saying, Scootski. But I'm going to be doing a longer stream tomorrow, if everything goes well. I'll be starting a little bit early, probably around 1-ish. I'll probably have some friends with me. It'll be kind of like an accidental podcast. But I'm going to probably call the stream here. I'm going to go eat food. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go eat food because I'm hungry. And then I'm going to test a few things off stream to make sure everything is going to work the way I want it to work tomorrow. If it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. But I'm going to get out of here for now. I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Latest, probably about 2 p.m. my time. It is currently like 7:30. But I just want to get this done so I can have the data tracked for today. It's the only reason I actually streamed today was to get this section done. But I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow. And it's going to be I'm not saying it's a secret thing just to like, oh, what's he going to do tomorrow? I'm going to be doing something that's mildly impressive, I hope, if it's possible. I hope it's possible. I hope I don't like hype this up a little bit and then screw. But give me the idea to do all this. I am a natural grinder. I have always been a grinder, and I figured I would share it with people. But yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna go have some good food, and then I'm gonna test some stuff. Hopefully it works out for tomorrow. And then we'll start streaming sometime tomorrow. So it's a secret is what I'm doing though. It's not really a secret. You guys want to know what you guys want to know? You guys want to know what the secret is? Do you guys want to know? Let's get real close to the mic here. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little insight on what it potentially could be. All right, that's not what the button I meant to press, but I'm getting really close to the mic. I still keep pressing that button. I meant to press this button. All right, so we're gonna go into my progress book real quick. Not the progress book. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna go into this book. This book is the book we need to do. So, in here, I currently have 2.8 million cumulative score from it. I currently have 2.8 million cumulative score, and the highest nightfall I've ever had is 85,750. My goal is to make this number very similar to this number in one strike.